22 World Series on Fox, presented by Capital. Game 2, and now Ranger Suarez with his first start since the Division Series, and they're 46,000 people out of their minds here. And
is slow. Now, whether or not he has his touch, we'll see what they'll come down to. Which offense lets the or will they swing and help out the pitchers?
Here's the lineup for Game 3 with Altuve, Pena, and Alvin, and the 2 home runs in Game 1. Gurriel's at first base. It's been 4,700 series more often than anybody. Their 4th trip over the last 6 years. 3 has the crew chief calling balls and strikes. It's not very pitcher-friendly, this lineup. Showing signs of coming out of it, John, after a 4 for 37
season. So he's got some things that he takes away. Left-handers, see if the ball down.
Off we go in Game 3. Floats it to right. Castellanos scrapes it off of the
play to save a game earlier in that play he made was in Houston.
One pitch, and now Jeremy Pena with the ball. Bryson Scott, and 2 nice plays.
Trying to do what they did against Wheeler, but you're not going to find it and get 2 outs in 2 pitches.
And hey, John, just like we all, who's the best left-handed hitter against left-handed pitching in base. Strike 2.
Pitch in with his sinker. He's got a really above-average curveball.
0-2.
The numbers, that is pretty strong for a big slugger.
1-2 pitch from this left-hander is fouled off. He won against Seattle. Since then, though, he's 4 for 28.
Go in, that's going to be Alvarez.
Feared hitters in the sport. I mean, he strikes fear and miss in a guy like this, right? I mean, he's got his 1-2 from Ranger Suarez. He watches ball 2, and there's
some pretty good numbers that Alvarez has off a left-handed curve.
2-2. 1-2-3 first. He goes. Schwarber, Hoskins, Real Muto. Then Harper, Castellanos, and Marsh rounded out. And it is the right-handed pitcher. The games in the postseason, including 5 years ago today.
And again, we didn't see that in the top of the first, but we'll get erratic in the strike zone. But he has the most confidence of that because he has been electric in the postseason.
Ball crushed it for a homer. He goes back door and misses. Ball 1 strike, throws his fast. Everybody knows Lance McCullers for his curveball, but he wants to. Breaks it inside, 2-1.
Up in the zone against left-handers, and that's what you got to wait and watch that pitch. You got to be on alert. But behind in the count.
Out here, 3-1. Schwarber takes strike 2 on the outside.
Back door to left-handers will be a lot of, and catches the part of the strike zone later than they're willing to.
On base streak since. He leads off Game 3. John, how about our keys to the game, sponsored by
Have to find a way to take the crowd out of the game, which they did. And Rangers got to avoid the crooked numbers. That's what Houston's been able to get it. And he makes a mistake. You got to hit that fast.
Got a first pitch fastball and missed it.
The rest. Well, chances are you're not going to see more. Ball starts it, you'd be ready to hit it because that's the breaking ball.
That's another fastball, and it's 0-2 on 5 home games this postseason. 4 home.
Had some plays that he would love to have back, but the homers kind of.
McCullers comes back home, and that's down and away. Ball 1.
Balls miss. He'll change speeds on his breaking balls.
He fires 1-2 and gets a chase.
Slider that just misses the zone. You sweep.
McCullers missed a lot of this year with a forearm injury that he suffered. A very different guy. We went back and watched both those starts pretty close.
Breaking ball early. He got behind in a lot of counts, and they made him pay.
Clinch.
Ball down.
A little low. Ball 1 on Real Muto.
I think action is a great combination for him. He'll mix.
Real Muto, the hero of Game 1, fouls this one off. 1-1. 7 runs a game here. They've hit on a 1-1 pitch. Real Muto takes inside, ball 2.
On the road, but not a good recipe.
29-year-old's 2-1 pitch. Perfect. 2-2.
Colors doesn't throw a lot of curveballs or righties anyways, but
leadoff walk on a 2-2 pitch. Grounds it foul. 21 bases in 22 tries this year, and he's the best. Everybody. He's caught 232 on a 2-2 pitch. Lays off as it misses
today. Interesting.
He's not running as Real Muto fouls it. We'll do it again.
Stress pitches. Those are, I mean, every pitch not really giving Suarez a chance to see.
Pops it up. Donato settles under it. And the Astros catcher has it.
Batting for the Phillies, number 3, designated.
In front of these fans.
Point. McCullers has to throw him fastballs. Loud noise.
You mentioned at some point he's got to throw him a fastball. He does this to Harper. It's good. Lightning strikes. 2-0 Phils.
You can just tell sometimes a great hitter is going to take a whip, but he sat all over that breaking ball.
Castellanos has had his hands full with McCullers on paper. And that ends the first. This play. Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Stila Taco is back. And Wheeler. The home run against Zach Wheeler in game 2.
He would like.
Suarez has retired the first 4.
Pay for anything in this.
Yeah.
Hold on, set.
That's well placed. 1-1.
Suarez not showing any signs of being amped up.
Strike 2, because it's not a
Customer to just not let anything bother you. And right now,
in on Brayson stop. 2 gone in the second, and down to Kevin.
Late, you know, we faced him late in the year. Last time we went back to Houston during the nothing is huge, and just got to keep going.
How do you like the crowd so far?
In front of this fan base.
Bryce, thank you very much. Joe, back to you.
All right, Yuli Gurriel with the bases empty, 2 gone. Takes a changeup.
overwhelms you. He's just very good with all of them.
4 righties.
Yeah.
He's 39 plate appearances. No pitch. Tough play for Bohm, who doesn't even try to throw.
Fortunately, he got on base.
But John Astros Hensley, who made his major league debut at the end, start the rally that was ended by Alvarez's walk-off home.
When the strike zone gets called, he's going to have a hard time.
No!
Did he go?
It's just so if you can imagine if he might
Coming inside this time and missing.
it works, but it takes away where he was.
On 2-2, Hensley. Take start for Gurriel. It's a 3-2 sit into center field. This is how he made his name.
In my opinion, because they let him in the at-bat and keeps the inning alive, seeing if
Immediately rewarded for it. First and third, 2 gone. And Westchester, Pennsylvania. Takes a fastball high. Phillies beat the Padres. I get to go have my first game. Chance to get the Astros on the board. It's a generous inside corner. McCormick fouls it into the glove.
and they went cutter in and tied him.
Good take there, huh? 2-2. Got him! Alec Bohm starts the second. Over Alvarez and gone! Bohm's first career postseason home run is the 1,000th. Looks like helped. Same exact thing Harper did. Ball 1 on stop.
In this game much longer.
Stop fouls.
The more they see it, the better they can recognize that spin.
This, the Philly NLCS. That's a strike on Stott, and it's
Imagine.
Back door to get stopped.
Fastball that leaked right to where Bohm, with what we're used to seeing out of McCullers, but
Roxon fires 1-1. Segura muscles this one.
runs there. That roar goes up, but then it calms down.
Ball out.
Joss misses 2-2. Gear is 2-2 pitch. Gets a swing and a miss, and he's got back.
Started in and Buckles.
Ball 1 and down to
Went up there. What were you looking for?
I see he's been throwing a lot of sinks.
Asco. 2-1 colors. Marsh hits a fly to the wall. He can't get it. It's off the top. Let's see. Now it's got to clear the.
Another hanging breaking ball to establish that fastball is coming back to haunt.
For Brandon Marsh, it'll be his Citizens Bank Park. They've now hit 15 home runs.
Wizard Oz in their clubhouse.
Ball on the field is confirmed. It's a home run.
It's one of the most impressive stretches, trends. But it's another thing to come out.
And it snowballs.
Within a blink of an eye, it's 2-0, and then it didn't.
Backs into the pen. That's Hunter Brown.
And again, I mentioned the high slider, but he's getting under.
On a 2-2 pitch, Kyle Schwarber fouls it off. The pitching coach of the Astros, Josh Miller. The 2-2 pitch.
Well, you can sit on off speed and recognize it. There's no difference between.
The colors to the bag. How about that fact we just saw? 108 series history. We didn't have to wait long for 1,000-0 after 2.